Hey guys, I wanted to just give you a quick update on, or a run through, sorry, of Mailchimp. So if you've got a Mailchimp account, you can log in. It is free to get a Mailchimp account. You just go to www.mailchimp.com and you can sign up for your free account. Um, this one is going to look a little bit different than the current accounts, just because this is an older account, but some of these names up top here aren't super intuitive, so you just kind of want to understand what each of these tabs are going to do for you. So once you've logged in, you can see some of the different data that Mailchimp will collect. So if you've got a sign up form or any new people that have signed up for your mailing list, you'll see it in there. If you have different lists, they'll be here, but for the most part, you should only ever need one list. And I think actually with the new Mailchimp accounts, you can only make one list, and that's okay. But I'll show you how to use that list. So most of the stuff that you're going to do is in the Create tab. There's a few different ways that you can actually create emails. We're going to focus mostly on emails right now, but what you'll want to do is create a template in order to then create a campaign. Okay, so the campaign is the actual newsletter that goes out, and the template is what you can use to pre-populate some of your data or some of your email links and that kind of thing. So if we go to create email, we can simply just create a campaign from that if you want. But if you want to use your template to create an email, you'll go to campaigns. You'll go to create campaign. You'll go to email. You'll want to name it something. Anything you put it as the campaign name, no one else is going to see but you, so you can name it whatever you want. We're going to hit begin. And this is where we choose all the stuff that goes in here. So we can design the email here, and you can select a template that you've made in the past to use. Now, the reason that you're going to want to have a template is because you're going to want to pre-populate your logo. You can see that Kelly's got her image in here. So if we take a look at this template here, we can see that she's got a placeholder here that says title, who it's written by, the content that's going in here. She's also got a link here that's just a standard link so that people can take action on the email. And then, the regular stuff that, you put in there, like unsubscribe and that kind of thing, and the address and your logo and that kind of thing. You can pre-populate these links in here. So for your Facebook page, your website, your email address, and Instagram if you want to. So we've chosen that template, so we're just going to save and close. And now we've got this template in here. Okay, so the reason that you're going to want to have a template is so that you don't have to pre-populate or you can pre-populate all this stuff. You don't have to populate it every single time. So now I can go in and write up my email, right? So written by Kaleda, and then I can put my content in here. Okay. Some other things you can do to add to the templates and that kind of thing is you can use box text or image cards or any of these things, and all you have to do is drag and drop, and then it's as easy as that, and you can put different things in there. We'll close this. Once you have your template or your email, sorry, all written up and you've got it looking good and you're ready to send it, we're going to tell Mailchimp where to send it. So we're going to choose an audience here. We're going to save. We're going to figure out who it's going to be from. Standard email the email address that it'll come from will be the one that you've signed up with your Mailchimp account with, but you can actually put any email address in there. So we've got May Reed's email address in here. She's our nutrition coach. Obviously we want the Thanksgiving nutrition guide. to come from our nutrition coach. And then if someone replies to that email, it will actually go straight to her inbox as well. The subject, you'll want to add a subject line in here. There's always little links in here that you guys can use in order to create better subject lines, or, put emojis or that kind of thing in there. And then some preview text that will just kind of appear in the inbox after the subject line. So if you take a look at your cell phone, and you can kind of get a good idea of what that's going to look like, right? So then as we come down to the bottom here, we can share these on Facebook and on Instagram, and you can create a post right from Mailchimp, and it'll automatically push to Facebook or to Instagram, and that kind of thing. So that's really like super useful. Now, if you've put everything in here, so we're going to go test here. If you've filled out everything, and there's still stuff that needs to be updated, Mailchimp will tell you that. So I can't actually send this until I've fixed all these problems that Mailchimp has automatically detected. So that's really cool, because you won't send out an email that looks like you forgot to put something in it, and Mailchimp will tell you. So for now, I can go to finish later. But let's say I wanted to send it right away. You can send it once you fix all the issues that your account is telling you that you need to fix, or you can schedule it in the future. So you can schedule it for next week or a month from now, or whatever you decide. If you have an event going on, you may want to schedule it there. So I'm going to finish this later. It's just going to be a draft for now. And it'll live in your campaigns list, right? So if I go back to campaigns, it'll live right there. I'm actually going to just delete this. And then next thing is your audience. So in order to build a list, you're going to want to build an audience. So we've got a couple of different lists here. So I can choose any one of these lists, and I can go to view contacts, and I can see who's in that list. Okay. Now, if I want to add subscribers, I can just go here and add subscribers. If I want to find a sign-up form so that I can ask people to sign up for my list, I'm going to go to sign-up forms. Really, the only one that you're going to need for the most part is the form builder. So I'm going to select the form builder here. And again, we know that it's a sign-up form. And you can then create a sign-up form that looks like maybe the colors of your business, or ask people for certain information. So once you've created all the different fields that you want to put in there that you feel might be relevant to you and your business and your customer list, you don't have to save it or anything, but you do have a URL here. So you can place this URL in your Instagram profile, you can place it on Facebook, you can place it wherever you think that people will be finding you, and you can ask them to sign up for your list. It's pretty easy. If you want to embed this into your website, you can use a different kind of form, embed the HTML, that kind of thing. Brand is where you actually create the templates. Okay, so if we go in here, you'll be able to see, we have a few different templates. You'll probably only ever need one or two. We have a few in here just because we update often. If you go to reports, you can see your open rates and your click rates and that kind of thing for any of the emails that you send out, which is really cool because, if you're wondering if an email had any impact on anyone, you'll be able to see that in here with, that's an excellent click rate actually, or an open rate of 63%, for core bracing part 2. So that's really interesting because if we go here, we were talking about our Spartan program and it didn't have a great open rate. So we can then start to send emails that are more relevant to our customers, and we can see what they like and what they don't like, and we can give them more of the things that they like. There's a few other kind of really cool things that you can do with Mailchimp. It's becoming more and more robust. You can actually do advertising on Mailchimp and that kind of thing. You can create landing pages, and you can also create automations. So when someone signs up for your list, they can automatically get sent something, or you can send a series of emails or something like that. If you have any questions regarding that, Mailchimp has a really great help section, so you can find out those things, or you can simply email me and I can help you out. I hope that was useful, and if you have any questions, again, please reach out.